Hi, it's Craig from the real estate team here at Business Depot. I'm having a lot of conversations with clients at the moment about what happens within their business as the market changes. I think it's fairly well acknowledged that there's some significant change in volume in the market at the moment, and seeing numbers like 30% sales volume down, and that has a really material impact on some businesses. It's really important to understand what that means for your business, because for some people they might think, oh, well, if I lose 30% of my revenue, I lose 30% of my profit. And usually that's not the case. And it's why it's really important to understand all the specific parts of the numbers within your business to see what you can change if you need to change it. So let's just work through a really rough example that I've put up here. A business might have, say, $3 million worth of sales revenue, $1 million worth of property management revenue for $4 million worth of revenue. The cost of their sales team from commissions and so forth might be about 50%, so call it $1.5 million. They've got some fixed sales wages of $200,000. They pay their property management team $500,000, so about $2.2 million of costs relevant to revenue and a $1.8 million gross profit. Then they've got to pay overhead staff, premises, subscriptions, all those kind of things. Add up to say $1.2 million and a $600,000 profit. So 15% profit margin, which is a reasonable sort of real estate business. Now, if you have a, say, 30% drop in sales revenue, what does that change within a business? Now, this is where it's important to understand what is fixed and what is variable. So if we look at this, what's variable? Well, we're already saying sales are variable. That's going to be down. Property management, probably fairly fixed. It's not going to change too much. Your commission to the sales team will change. Your sales wages, unlikely to change immediately. So that's going to be fixed. And your property management wages will be fixed. And your overheads, largely fixed. So if we're talking about a 30% revenue change, what's going to change? So 30% off our sales, and that comes down to 2.1 million. We've still got $1 million of property management revenue for 3.1 million of total revenue. If our cost of sales team drops by 30%, that's $450,000 off that. So $1,050,000. Still the same for our other fixed wages, $200,000, $500,000. So our total costs become 1.75 million. Gross margin, well, that drops down to what, 250, 100, $1.35 million. At the moment, our overheads are going to remain the same. So we go down, we still have 1.2 million of overheads, which gives us a profit now of only 150 grand, which is only about 5% profit margin. So we've lost 2/3 of our profit on a 1/3, roughly, drop in sales volume. And it's why it's really important to understand what in your business will change if the market changes, because not everything will change. And if it's more severe than 30% on these numbers, you could be very quickly in a loss-making position. So really important to understand what you can then change within your business and what levers you need to pull if you start to suffer a sustained and bigger change in revenue than what we're sort of currently seeing at the moment. If you'd like a hand understanding numbers within your business, please reach out to the real estate team here at Business Depot. We'd love to help you. Cheers.